Thank you so much. Be with us for today Sunday's talk, and thank you for especially the translators. And so we have the regularly Sunday teaching. Some kind medias using through that way, maybe another time you can see also. So I appreciate you for be with us on time. It is very special for wonderful gather in online. Doesn't matter for the where are you. So we are always be together and practice together and communication together. So that is very wonderful. I'm happy. We start from the short meditation, short motivation prayer. I can use the bell. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can you show the prayer? Okay. May universal great kindness and wisdom point the way out of confusion. May the truth that brings ultimate peace inform my life. May the opportunity to gather with like-minded seekers lead to greater awareness. May the blessing of these teachings today be of great benefit to myself and others. Thank you. So today's topic is the power of your devotion. So that is everybody knows what is devotion, what is not a devotion. So sometimes people say, I don't do any devotion because I don't accept any religion or spiritual path. But actually, everybody has a devotion. So the devotion is, there is so many different ways, almost all motivations, activities, and attentions, so many things. We have the devotion power. Otherwise, you lose intention and you lose the making effort, and there's then there's nothing happened for the result. So, for example, we have daily based activities, the body and mind, such as activities physically, emotionally, and mentally. So almost every aspect, those are connected to devotion. We know cause of devotion. So people raising their hairs, body hairs automatically, and then there's such very strong emotional arising, even sometimes crying automatically. So those are cause of devotion, or sometimes, So I mean, result of so the strong attention and devotion, and philosophically, what is the devotion in Tibetan philosophy and logic system? They say the devotion is a part of mind, the supporter mind. We have main mind and supporter minds. So one of supporter mind, so that is the we call Deba, Tibetan say Deba, and that is the part of the devotion. So the devotion engaged to the object, that is something existence or high level quality, or that is something evidence, and such as so many things. Their intention. So those are establishing by their belief system, and so the part of the finally the part of the mind. So that mind affects you for your intention, for your result, for activities, or motivation, everything. Then you will see, or you will establish so many things such as heaven and Sukhavati and Pure Land and Buddha Land, so many different realms. So those are established by your attention or devotion. So we know in this all religious tradition, such as ancient garden, somebody pick up the an apple, so then you got the punished by the god, like that. So sometimes said some deities, they left the mountain also, and sometimes oceans, they left ocean in hand, and such as other things. So very powerful magical imaginaries. Not only that, you have wonderful devotion, and then in your dream, you can reach in the heaven and very wonderful land, and you can see some holy beings, and you receive teaching also. So those are power of devotion. And not only the religious traditions, but another, we have in human society, we have so many categories, such as the scientists, they have devotion, such as biologists, they devoted so much, like Charles Darwin, what he discovered, something like that. and physics, they believe in high level devoted to the asignaton, and Marxism, they devoted high level karmics, such as so many these things related to devotion. They have so much devotion, and then their energies arise, and their confidence, mind arise. Then they can set up the very powerful activities, and then will be a wonderful result. So, in our Tibetan tradition or spiritual path, the devotion is must go first process of the inter-spiritual path. That is such as a child born, and the child needs to mother. That is first process. There's no mother and there's no child. So therefore, mother is very important for their child. Or mothers come first, or child come second. Therefore, all your spiritual paths, you will be glorious achievement. You have to have first the devotion. Okay. So therefore, in story, in Tibet, many centuries before, the Adisha came to Tibet. So that some Adisha, he age old that time. So one person, he requested to the Adisha, please give me a teaching. So he says second time, please give me a teaching. So then the person thinking, oh, Adisha, hearing problem. Then he third time, he says, please give me a teaching. So then Adisha answered, my hearing is no problem, no trouble. But you have very important a devotion. He answered that. So that devotion means that you devoted to the teaching, you devoted to the spiritual path. So that is must be going first. Okay. So there are so many kind of devotions, but in spiritual path we have the important devotion with wisdom. So that is I don't describe so much about wisdom, but that's the main thing. You investigate, so the topic, the real or not, the illusion or truth. So those you have to have a wisdom mind for separation of the true and not true. So so that part that is part of the wisdom, and that wisdom collaborate with devotion, and then you have wonderful power and wonderful foundation. Okay, because if you have devotion, and then the devotion invite the intention, attention, and then attention bring to the making effort, and then you have making effort, and then you can do everything. individually. If your job, if you have first have to have attention. Then if you have wonderful attention, and then you make effort, and you making effort, and then you will be wonderful achievement, the result. Yeah. So another things, there's so many good qualities of devotion, or the cause of devotion. You have a wonderful result in spiritual path. Okay. So if you have wonderful devotion, and then you be able to remove doubts, any subtle level things. For example, oh, why there is some so many lifetimes? Yeah, so many lifetimes. If previous life and this life and in future lifetimes. Why this karma and cause so many things? Why there is the holy beings in the heavens, something like that? Yeah. So, and your or doubts and confusions could remove cause of the devotion. Okay. So same time, if you remove the negative energy, and then of course you will get liberation. And the liberation is temporarily liberation and ultimately liberation. So there are so many liberations. So all of them you will get if you have wonderful devotion. Yeah. So devotion is like boat. You have boat, and then you can cross the river and ocean. Then you will get the city. The city is just like happiness, liberation, enlightenment, so many things, wonderful quality. And if you have wonderful devotion, and then your what we say, your mind is could be pure or purified. So because you used to, before you didn't have devotion, that time your mind is polluted. You have so many doubts, yeah, because you have your own ideas, collaborated with ignorance, collaborated with doubts, and many wrong views, wrong thinking. But after your wonderful devotion, and then your mind is purified and pure, become pure. Yeah. Even your devotion is progress, and then your mind is more clear and clear, pure and pure. Yeah. The cause of devotion also you will get very humble. You become a humbleness. Because before you have very much proud. But sometimes in some culture, you have to have pride and you have that power. But in spiritual path, not like that. Very different. Spiritual power is, if you are good practitioner, you must be humble. Many people, we have the translation, biography of Milarepa. So maybe you reset that. Milarepa has no pride. Milarepa is the slip by the road. Yeah, whatever he can eat, he available, he can eat. Even he don't think about the nice horse, nice car, nice clothes. Even he not sit on the golden stone throne. Even he's not sit on the throne. As he stay on the road. So that is example for humbleness. Yeah. So therefore, if you have wonderful devotion, you automatically reduce for your proud. Okay. So then what is happening? You what we say? You invite for wonderful spiritual wisdom. You learn so wonderful wisdom because you are humble. Think, oh, I want to know new things. I want to learn this and that because I didn't know about that. Otherwise, oh, I know everything. I don't want any learn more. Yeah, that is part of proud, right? If you want learn more, and then you will grow your knowledge. So that is all cause of the devotion. Yeah, if you don't have devotion, and then there's no, you not grow the knowledge. Okay. So therefore, the devotion is also very wonderful jewel and treasure like that because the valuable, wonderful, valuable, tremendous values. Eventually, through the devotion, you will get so many good qualities achieved. So devotion is also, for example, your foot using walking. If you don't have foot, and then you cannot walk, and then you cannot see for other environment, you cannot meet friends, you cannot go to shopping, so everything's loose. If you have foot, you can walk. Wherever you can go, you go. You want to go, you can go. Yeah. Even the devotion is, for example, hands, like your hand. We know somebody, they don't have hand. How do they're wearing clothes? How do they eating, drinking? Of course, working, cannot anything because they don't have hands. Now you have hands and then you can, so many things, you were capacity for even making the amazing things, aeroplane and eat a bomb, whatever, yeah, measure and car and tree, train, whatever, everything we can make. And beautiful house, beautiful garden, everything, yeah, we can make by hand. So in Buddha's teaching, say, who not have devotion, and then these people, they don't have any grow virtues and merits. That is loose like burning seed, already seed burning in the fire, burn in the fire, and then if you plant in the garden, there's never won't be grow any plants and flowers, said Buddha's teaching. Even you see, this Lama is very powerful, this Lama is very blessing, you see that, but actually the Buddha teaching says not about Lama. It is dependent on your devotion. Yeah, in Buddha's canon says that. That is also, I say, a very short story. One day in Tibet, the border of Nepal, I think in I don't know how many years ago, so one business person, he traveled to India, I think near Bodh Gaya somewhere, Buddha's holy place, and then he always traveled there for business, and then his mother very devoted for Buddha, and then the mother orders, please you bring to me for the holy object or something for my offering every day when you go to India, say that. And then first time he came back, he forgot that, and second time he forgot, and then second time says, third time he want to go India, and then mother says, oh, this time if you don't bring the holy object, and then I will going to suicide. She said that, and then that time when he came back home, very closer already came back, but he forgot that. So then very closer there, the road for his horse, and then he came there. Oh now he surprising, very much regret. He's forgot that. Now he's thinking, oh, my mother is going to suicide. So then he think about, oh, what I should do now. It is a big series now, trouble. So then he watched the on the environment, the road. He saw there some there was a dog dead body, and then he take out the one teeth for the dog dead body. They bring this, put the very nice cloth, put there, and then he finally he gave his mother, and the mother very delighted, very happy for this. He brought the holy object from the India. So he says this is Buddha's trick, like that. So, but that's not true, right? So she very much devoted every day, prostrate and offering, did that so much, and then later from the tree they grow the another relax, very amazing colors, for pledged that Buddha's pledged that this dog's teeth, because heart devote so much for that. Therefore, in the teaching says that not the object is there, not dependent on the object, but dependent on your devotion. Your devotion is power is the most important. Then in the teaching says there is no doesn't matter for the teacher and lamas for what objects, but the holy beings watch you. You devoted so much the teaching, whatever those objects, and then because you devoted to the wisdom, and that is the holy being. Watch that. Always watch you. Then you get blessing for that automatically. Yeah. So that is one thing, and I would say that the topic of the devotion, kind of how many kind of devotions. So that is the in some scriptures described about 4 devotions, 4 kind of devotion. Yeah, first one, aspiration devoted, or aspiration devotion. So that is, for example, the small child follow mother. How to follow mother? Because small child, just the first friend, the mother is first friend, first teacher. So then always follow mother direction, guide for whatever, everything, advices. The child must be follow the mother. That is same thing. If you follow the teacher, follow the scripture, follow the teaching, and then just listen for what the direction, like that. So that is said aspiration devoted. And second one, pure devoted or clear devoted. Yeah. So that is, give example. In ancient time, we have the very extensive jewel, looks like special glass. So that is put in the water, and then they make separate for what the pollution and pure. So water make what do we say, making pure or purified. They reject the pollution, then discovered pure water. So that is extensive jewel, say Norvo Ketaka, name Ketaka. Jewel name Ketaka. So like that. Yeah. Because so you follow the teacher, follow the scripture, and then you what say that what should do, what should not do, right? And this is positive, this is negative, whatever, say these things, and you you know the wonderful quality, you know the direction, right? You know the good result. What's result? Yeah. You know the cause and effects. You know the benefit for temporarily and ultimately. So those things separate. This is not true, this is true. That is collaborated with your devotion. That is we call pure devotion. Okay, the third one, confidence devoted. So confidence devoted or belief devoted. That is said, you already learn so many. Now you be confident with it. You be confident with teacher, with scripture, with teaching. So example, in the winter time, you have what is it? Bow, arrow and bow. Bow, arrow and bow. Bow maybe in the winter time, the strength very straight, right? Strength very straight, no losing, like that. Give example. And your enthusiastic or balanced, no losing continually, very strong, enthusiastic, very strong balancing, very strong direction, follow the teacher, follow the scripture, follow the practice, follow the whatever your meditation, yeah, for instruction of the scripture. Yeah, that is the third one. Okay, the fourth one, we have said that complete devoted or complete devotion or perfect devotion. Okay, so that is the you already been established for wonderful devotion and wonderful experience already. So now say that is, for example, who dead person, right, is never get back at all. Did you hear anybody already dead and get back? Maybe in the Bible, the Jesus Christ, he get back after a few after some time, and then maybe after a few days, maybe finish, right? So we don't know about. But that is the say just if that is possible, only 1%. Okay, yeah. Only Jesus Christ. Otherwise, everybody, if your ancestors, your friends in the communities, everybody already pass away and never get back. So that is example here. Yeah, your intention, your devotion is never change, not change at all, right? So very strong, going continually. So that is the fourth one, fourth devotion. And in the spiritual path, we say, if you don't have devotion, those four devotions, but right now, not yet, you have, you don't have, and but you could what we say, practice for those. Yeah, you could practice for those, and then you will get the four of them eventually. Maybe sooner or later, maybe very soon. Yeah. So that is, we have so many methods. If we don't have time much, this short time, and but the topic is very extensive topic. So so first, devotion, how to you will get if you don't have now. Yeah. So second one, how to you will get the devotion if you don't have now. Yeah. So these are so many details. And yeah, so yeah, for example, I said a very small thing, small summary. So the first, I say aspiration, devotion. So that is like say there, we can say you what we say, you involve for teaching so very long, so many years, and then you learn teaching so many years, and so even the holy beings scriptures, holy beings biographies, what they did, he or she, amazing activities. So you read those books, and but sometimes not only reading book, but you have to have a receive teaching, and so that is cause of the your get the first devotion, and second devotion, and third devotion you can get from your side many situations, from other side, so in society, so your condition, so many things you learn, and then you think about those connection, interdependence each others, and then you will get the second, third devotion. So because you think about, I am a human being, I am very precious human being, very capacity, or what do I can do? Yeah, but you don't fly in the sky. Otherwise, you can't do. Even we can go on different planets, moon, and so many others. Yeah, but this is amazing capacity for the human being. Of course, this you learn the wisdom. Yeah, of course, that is wonderful capacity. You take a look at other animals, whatever, for like monkey, very smart, but if we talk there, the monkey to monkey, only single words, they cannot learn wisdom. Same as whole animals, right? But we have wonderful capacity. Yeah. But the human being, our human body, not permanent, impermanent. It's changing all the time. Second moment, we have getting age and so many changing things. So, yeah. So we know so many things. Other people, they have luxury house and luxury jewels and cars. They have so many their own jet, aeroplane. So many rich people, right? So, but those are also, they have some cost of that, these resorts. Yeah, they made a wonderful, create a merit previous lifetime. Yeah, and then they have got the result. But not only they appreciate for that, because those are also impermanent, and even some of them is very they lose their limbs, they lose their organs, so many troubles, right? So they have also cause and effect. There's something karma. So such and those so many ways we think investigate for them, and then we can will get the pure devotion and what we say confidence devotion. You will get eventually if you train on your mind in spiritual path. If you don't train on your mind in spiritual path, and then they don't have any idea. They just go on the work, they're eating, drinking, and they better for the temporarily, but they don't have any idea for the ultimately. So fourth devotion, if you don't have now, and then you make sure establishing your the education, the special education, special education, the special wisdom, okay, the special wisdom and special education. So through that way, you will get the fourth devotion. Okay. So I said we don't have much time, and then some qualities of the, some more qualities of the devotion. So yeah, yeah. So if you have wonderful devotion, and then you you can do so many good things. Yeah, you have motivation, helping others. You have dedication for the amazing volunteer for the community, or the wisdom, or better world, or better education, for helping anyway, so many things. In generosity, right? So many good things. Yeah. Same thing, opposite. You don't have any devotion power, and then there's the mind power is reduced, or just more ego, selfishness, right? So these things, these negative energies arise, positive devotions reduce. Those are always opposition. Yeah. And if you have wonderful devotion, and then you be able to see the truth. What is truth? The reality. Because the daily basis, what we have, dynamic energy, activity, body and mind and energies. So what you see through your eyes, what you hear through your ears, something like that, this, the gross consciousness dimension of the, you understand, you utilize. So you think, oh yeah, this is the truth. Yeah, because this is true. There's cannot go beyond of that. We cannot go beyond of this universe. Cannot go beyond for my idea. That is the strong ego. Because we can see in the sky, in the nighttime. So there are so many stars. We can see that one star is one universe. There's billion stars there. So there are billions universe there. So therefore, my ego, my idea is very small. Yeah. So what we capacity for see, think, understand, these are very small part. That is a partiality of universe. So you can see that through your devotion. If you have wonderful devotion power, and then you can see more than that. Yeah, you see already. You can see the other universe. You can see the other wonderful land. Yeah, and wonderful utopia. Yes. So therefore, in religious tradition, they say, except the heaven. Heaven is utopia, very wonderful place. There's no suffering. There's no samsara. All taken care by God. So those are establishing by the devotion. But devotion is not only belief system. Their wonderful devotion is collaborated with wisdom. Yeah. Collaborated with special education. Yeah. So therefore, we could learn so many details about the power of devotion. If we have this devotion, and then we can what we say, go on step by step, so many spiritual paths. Otherwise, there's no foundation. If we don't have foundation, the land, you can build house and nothing happening. If we build house in the ice, on ice, and then in the summertime, the house is loose easily. If we build house on the rocks or wonderful, foundation, the land, and then houses remain many hundred years. That is something. Okay. Thank you for today's teaching. For you come, and we can see you soon. And also we have the teaching Saturday, same time, every Saturday. And we have also 28, 29 for the May in inner yoga teaching. You'll be able to always, you can see the on the Kuzongar Center.org, the website. Okay, thank you. Through having heard and contemplated these teachings, may the path to peace become accessible. May the light of loving kindness and wisdom awaken and grow increasingly. Illuminated by truth, may I serve as a beacon for suffering beings. May the radiance of the natural mind dispel darkness and benefit all beings. Thank you, everyone. Tashi Dele.